Hello and welcome to another Wayne's Wednesday's Wizarding Wonders. My name is Wayne Goodman, and on these shows we look at the other side of Alakazam Magic, that being the children's magic and the family magic. And today we're going to be looking at two items by the amazing Lee Alex. Before we get to that though, make sure you click that like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the great content we have got coming to the channel. So today's show is all Lee Alex. Now, if you don't know Lee Alex, he's an amazing guy. He lives in Turkey. That's not Torquay. He lives in Turkey. And he is very, very well known for the quick change items. So he does a quick change vest, a number of quick change vests, waistcoats. He's got a brilliant book out on the art of the quick change. And if there's something you're interested in getting into, then Lee Alex is definitely somebody you need to be looking at and looking at the materials that he has got released. Now, alongside that, he also releases other effects, including he's just released a brand new version of the gag bag with old McDonald's theme, which is brilliant. But he's also got a number of items that I suppose the best way to put them, because both of these are kind of utility items, but they have a higher function. So before we get into what they are, etc., we're going to look at the first one first. We're going to look at a performance video. So this one is just the normal generic one. I'm not going to tease you anymore. Let's check out the performance. Hey everybody, I'm going to show you a very, very quick trick, but to do that, I need my new magic bandana. Do you like it? This is a magician's bandana. So I can wear it, I can take it off, I can use it, I can keep my neck warm with it, do whatever I want with it, but it also is a great magic aid as well, because watch this. If I fold it in half, and then I fold it in half again, like so, it makes a little bag. Now I can take this little bag and just make an opening here. I can take this magic ball, the one we've been trying to make disappear, and I can place it, or you can place it, anyone they like can place it inside. You can feel it through the material. It is right there. But if you watch very carefully on the count of three, 1, 2, 3, it will completely disappear, completely gone, without trace, to where I have no idea. But now on with the show. So that was a performance of the Devil's Handkerchief, but this is the Lee Alex version, which is called the Devils Bandana. Now, Lee actually produces it in a number of different colors, and he very kindly sent me, just dropping everything on the floor, 2 versions of it. So I have the black version and I have the blue version. Now, these, I cannot even begin to tell you how nicely made these are. And I guarantee if you were to get one of these in your hands, you would buy it straight away. The material is first class. It is so lovely just to feel it between your fingers. It's not cheap silk. It's really nice material. It feels great. It's very silky and smooth. It looks great under the colors, very vibrant. This is the blue one on both sides. It has the obligatory clips in the corners, so you know which corners to hold on to, which makes it a lot easier. And this is the one that I used in the performance, the black one. So they're identical apart from their main core color. And again, I know exactly where it is because I can feel the clips here, and we've got here and here, and it just looks beautiful. The camouflaging on the effects is also great. So when you make it into the bag and you drop something into it, now I'm using a sponge ball, which by its very nature is quite bulky and doesn't go flat. But even as that goes in, and again, oh, sorry, I missed the pocket, there we go. When that goes in, as soon as I take hold here and here, boom, they're not going to see it. They can't see it. I can't see it, and I know where it is. So it's just fantastic. Really, I cannot praise these high enough. So that's the Devil's Handkerchief. Now, these are not expensive either. I was genuinely shocked at the price of these because I looked at getting some things made using not this material, but similar material a few years back, and it was coming in at 4 or 5 times the price. So Lee has got workers. I know he's based over in Istanbul, and he's got seamstresses over there who are making him stuff, and it is first class. It is beautiful. It's so, I really can't praise it enough because I love it so much. It's one of those things that when you get it, you just don't want to put it down, you know. So that, again, there's the black one. I can show you both sides. That's got the ball in it now. So as you can see, it's almost impossible to detect. There we go. And the blue one, I believe there is a red one as well. There's a red one, I think, as well. So they look very, very good. The idea is that you can use it as a bandana. It is big enough to use it as a bandana. So if it fits your style, you can actually use it as a bandana, and then you can take it off and it's fully workable. So quality of the props, well, I think I've said enough about that. They are brilliant, really well made, really beautiful material, going to last you a lifetime if you look after them. Really, really, really just brilliant. I love them. So yeah, for me, the quality of the props is first class. That gets 2 stars really for me. The quality of the instructions. So the instructions come, if I just grab this one, there is on one of them, there is a downloadable, I think that's on the next trick I'm going to show you, not on this one. Let me just check. Look here. Yeah, so this is just comes, the Devils Bandana, the basic model, because the second trick I'm going to do in the show today is a variation on a variation. I'll come back to that. But on this version, you just get the written instructions. It's 1 page. Do not get me wrong here. It's so well written as well. Lee's obviously spent a lot of time working out what he wants to say and how he wants to say it, and the instructions really, really cover everything. So if you want to use it to vanish, produce, switch, or force, which are the 4 things you can do with these. So if you want to vanish an item like I just did, then it's capable. If you want to produce an item, so again, I could gather those up and now produce a sponge ball or whatever you want from inside it. You can use it to transform something. You can put in a load of torn pieces of card and it restores it back together again, or you can put in pound coins and it comes out as dollars or whatever you want it to. Or it can be used to force an item. So that's all detailed on the sheet. It's not a lot of writing, but it's very, very well written to cover everything. When you get your hands on this, you're going to be using it straight away. So these quality instructions, first class. The functionality. So like anything, it does take a bit of practice. But like I say, it's got the little clippers in the corner, so you know where you're supposed to be holding it. And once you know what you're doing with it, this is a really, really powerful tool. This is a great piece of equipment that you can use really, really well in your shows. I've used it a number of different ways in my shows. One of my favorite ways is to vanish a handkerchief, for instance. So I'll take this, I'll make it into a bag, I'll stick a jumbo silk inside it, boom, it's gone, and then it's produced somewhere else, or it's changed or whatever. So it's got a number of great uses. I never ever had the thought about using it as a bandana, which is a great addition. Like I say, you can wear it. There are a number of magicians, children's entertainers I know of about 7 different children's entertainers who do a pirate show. And so this is a great part. Pirates wear bandanas, especially the black one looks great when it's on your head. So if you're using it as part of a costume or you're using it as part of something else, it's got great compatibility with what you want to use it for. Or you don't have to use it as a bandana, you can just use it as a handkerchief, as a silk, and bring it out. It's got a real weight to it as well. There's a really good weight to it. It feels, you know, great. You got it there. I use that word a lot, great. I do apologize, but it's great. You hold it, it's got weight to it, you show it, it falls open on its own. It just looks fantastic. So yeah, quality instructions, functionality, how it works really, really well. Instructions are great, the props are great, value for money, like everything. On this show, I've talked about it quite a lot. On everything, value for money comes down, not so much to, you know, what you're getting for your money, but really what you're getting out of your money. And this is something you're going to use a lot. If you're going to put a devil's hank into your act, this is a hank you're going to be proud to use, and you're going to get it out and you're going to use it a lot. The fact it's a bandana makes it a little bit bigger and gives it a reason for being bigger. I've got this bandana here, and then you can go into it. But it is a great, you know, it works so easy and so well that, yeah, value for money for me is a no-brainer. And the price of these, like I say, very, very cheap. Workability, if you're going to use a devil's hank, if you need a devil's handkerchief in your show, this is the one I would recommend and go for. I stopped using so much change bags in my kids show because I found myself having 3 or 4 different change bags in the act. There's too many. One bag comes out, another bag comes out, another bag comes. So I like the idea now that if I'm doing, say, for instance, the 20th century silks, and I've got to vanish one of the handkerchiefs, I can use this to do that with. It's not another bag. It's a different method for doing the switch or doing the vanish. So yes, it definitely has a place in my show. Personally, I do like the blue one. I like it a lot. However, I do prefer the black one. I think the black one, especially when I'm wearing my purple suit, this is my blue waistcoat, but it looks great against the blue and the purple. Really stands out. It's really quite striking. But to be honest with you, they're all great. If you've got a colour scheme in your show, then the red, the black, or the blue is going to fit, or hopefully fit, with that colour scheme, one of those colour schemes. So yes, that's the Devils Bandana by Lee Alex. Let's have a look at our next trick. Hello everybody, I've got something great to show you. Check this out. As it is Valentine's Day today, as we are in the mood for love, I thought I would show you something with a love theme. And what I have here is loads and loads and loads of hearts. And I'm going to take them, I'm going to throw them in the air, and we'll see what we can do. Are you ready? If you want to, you can all blow a kiss at the same time. It's a great thing. So I would mwah, to the people that you love. And there we go. Watch, ready? I'm going to throw them into the air on 3. Everybody help me. Okay, here they are. Here are the hearts. 1, 2, 3, up into the air. And if I shake like so, hopefully now you can see we can catch all the hearts, and we have caught every single one. And now we are ready for some Valentine's Day magic. Thank you very much. So that is the Love Bandana. Now I'm going to be honest with you, because it's quite late at night tonight. I'm filming a couple of shows tonight, and it's quite late at night. And I've got hearts all over my floor. So what I decided to do was, and I just couldn't get the shot. I just tried 6 or 7 times and I couldn't get the shot. So I've put most of the ones that I could pick up back in here, and I'll get the rest afterwards. You get a bag full of hearts. Now you don't use all of them. You only need a fraction of them. And this will last you for ages. And I'm sure you can source other ones or make them or buy them. They're just cut out hearts. So it's nice and easy. But as I was throwing them and stuff, it just wasn't captured. The camera wasn't just getting it. So I scrapped that idea. So on the performance there, I pretend to throw them and you get the idea. In a real performance, I would have somebody throw them, or I would throw them, and it would work. So this is a variation on the Devil's Handkerchief. Let me just get it here. And again, it's made of the same quality material as the other Devil's Handkerchiefs. What you're doing here, though, is that you're not doing a switch or a change, you're just doing a colour change. So all you've got to do is make sure you've got hold of that right corner, the correct corner, and then when you shake it, you're going to turn it from one state of affairs into the other state of affairs, and you have that beautiful change into the Devil's Handkerchief, the Heart Handkerchief, via the Devil's Handkerchief method. So it's really, really nice. It's a really beautiful change. You can show it both sides. The weight of it pulls it into effect as you shake it, and you get that lovely, lovely, lovely visual of the handkerchief changing into all the hearts. Now you can do it in reverse. You can do it here and shake it and all the hearts come off. Don't know why. Really, if you're doing a Valentine's Day thing, I think throwing the hearts onto it and catching them on here as you do it is a much better way of doing it. So that is the Love Bandana. So it works exactly the same way as the other bandanas do, except you're not really doing this as using it to vanish anything or switch anything. You're doing it more of a color changing effect with the handkerchief. The quality, like all of the Alexa stuff, like the stuff earlier on, is second to none. It is beautiful. Again, there's a great weight to it. It's silky smooth. It looks beautiful. I mean, look at that. I will bring it up close. It looks fantastic. Look at that. The light isn't great at the moment in here, but hopefully you can see that. It just looks amazing. He's spent a lot of time designing and putting this all together so it looks like a quality item, and it really, really is a quality item. This is something that will be great if you're working. I mean, you could do this anywhere. If you're doing a cabaret show, if you're doing a wedding, if you're doing a special anniversary or Valentine's night, if you're doing, I mean, pretty much anywhere. Not really much close up, to be honest with you, but you can do this pretty much any kind of event where love is involved. So if it's an anniversary, oh well, 50 years in love, check this out, boom, it's a great little opener for it, or a great additional trick. If you're doing Valentine's Day, or you're doing, I've just found another couple of hearts. If you're doing Valentine's Day or anything really like that, where you want to emphasize the love of something, or an engagement party, or a gender reveal party, anything like that. I mean, you could do this, you could have the hearts on here, and when you shake it, they all come off, and when you look on the floor, they're all blue as a gender reveal for a boy, or they could all be pink and a gender reveal for a girl. You could do anything like that at all. So again, limited only by your imagination, the amount of usage you could get out of this. And again, not much money, you're getting a quality prop that is just fantastic to use. Quality of the instructions. Well, it does come with a sheet like the last piece. one-sided paper. Again, it covers everything you need to know. The only exception between this one and the other one is that this one comes with an instructional video for the explanation as well, so it'll run you through using the hearts and everything else. So, and it's got the password and the website, etc. So if you want to check it out when you get it, if you want to check out the video and stuff, if you want to get more than just what's written here, the instructions are really well done, and yes, brilliant. So functionality, it works really well. It's a great trick to do. It's so easy to do. You just hold that one corner and shake it. The weight of it will put it through, and you get that beautiful visual. So functionality, just brilliant, just first class. Value for money, again, like all of this, I always talk about value for money, and I always moan about it because it is one of those things. You know, people think value for money, oh, it costs this much, it costs that much. It's how much you're going to use it. So this is a specialist item, but you're going to use it at the right time. So if you are doing weddings and you want to fill 5 minutes in front of everyone while the bride and groom have a quick drink out the back, if you are doing something that requires something to do with love on a Valentine's Day or a special anniversary or a birthday, or like I mentioned earlier, like a gender reveal, then you can use that here. It's a great idea. So it's a great premise to be using it in that environment. So for me, value for money, again, it's not much money at all. It's a great prop to have, and it's a great addition to a show that you can put in when it's required. And workability, well, for me, like I said, gender reveal parties, birthday parties, anniversaries, anytime engagement parties, weddings, anytime that there's mention of love and you want something that's nice and visual, then this is a great prop to do it. I've even going to use this. I haven't done one since the lockdown has ended, but I do around in my area work a few care homes, and this will be a great one to talk about the love of family. In fact, you throw it up in the air, shake it, and there we are. There's all keeping everyone all loved up and happy. So I haven't worked out the proper script yet. I'll get it. But yeah, there's loads of ideas and loads of concepts that you could use this for and get a lot of use out of. So that is the Love Bandana by Lee Alex, another great release, another great effect, and the link is in the description below. Check it out. So that's it for today's show. 2 fantastic effects by Lee Alex. I'm a big fan of Lee's. I'm not going to lie. I really like the guy. Not only is he a genuinely nice guy, but also he's got some really great ideas and concepts. I've been talking to him quite a lot recently about a couple of ideas that I've got, which I need a seamstress for. It seems his people put out quality props, so I'm very confident to go with him and know that and trust him that he will make it into exactly what I want it to be. So that being said, these effects are amazing. So the Devil's handkerchief, the Love handkerchief, well, the Devil's bandana and the Love bandana, just first class. I guarantee you, if you were at a convention and you were to pick these up, you would buy them. The quality of the material and the way they feel and everything about them is just superb. And as soon as I got them, I was already thinking of places I can put them in the show. So thank you, Lee. Thank you for your continued friendship, as well as releasing amazing effects. They are brilliant. I love them. I know if you get them, you're going to love them too. The links are in the description, so make sure you check them out. Get them now. And that does bring us to the end of another Wayne's Wednesday's Wizarding Wonders. It just flew by, that one did. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Please leave a comment down below. Please like and share the video as well. Pass it to all your friends, so all your magical friends, so they can see it as well. And don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to click the notification bell as well, because I don't want you to miss out on any of the content that we have got coming out, as well as the shows by myself, Harry, Peter and Andy, and there will be more of those coming over the coming months. We also have the weekly lives on a Tuesday at 2 o'clock, and as well as that, we have the monthly releases, which is normally a big affair and normally a lot of fun as well. So make sure you check those out. And as well as that, we have our monthly jam, which happens at the end of every single month. So you don't want to miss out on them. Click those notification buttons, click the notification bell, like and subscribe, and you will miss nothing. You'll get it all. And it's all free. This is a free show for you guys. It's amazing, isn't it? Look at all this stuff you just get thrown at you. I can't believe it. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thanks for supporting the show. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment if you have, and I will see you on the next Wayne's Wednesdays Wizarding Wonders. Bye for now.